guys, here I am again making another review as I said I would. I just want to apologise for the quality of these videos before I go into it. I know they're not great, I know the sound quality is terrible. I am doing these on a phone. My idea is to just do more and more of these reviews, get better and better and better with practice and better equipment the more I do these, so please bear with me for the time being whilst I'm doing these on a phone and I'm just working with what I've got. So anyway, straight into the review. First of all, this review is going to be relatively spoiler free. I'm going to try and keep out details and plot points out of it. This is actually still in cinemas for the time being. It won't be for much longer, so I do want to keep this review relatively spoiler free. So I went to go and see Crawl today. I literally just got back from it about half an hour ago, so this is literally something that I've just seen. And to be honest, I didn't like it. I know there's quite a lot of people out there that actually have liked it, and a couple of YouTubers have given it a good review, but I didn't. I didn't like it. I thought some of the characters' decisions were awful. I mean, I know that there were some things they had to do to drive the plot. Again, not giving away what they are, but there's some things some of the characters have to do to drive the plot, and it's part of a horror movie, so if they didn't make those bad decisions, then they wouldn't have a movie. It wouldn't continue, the story wouldn't go any further. So I get that, but just some of the decisions that the characters make in some of the moments of these film, it's just like, why would you do that? Is that the best way to really handle that? Why have you done that? That makes no sense. That's not going to do that. Just no. So one of the things that really bugged me about this movie is the fact that the characters just made terrible decisions. I do have a bit of praise. I thought the acting talent was great. It's great when a movie doesn't have to rely on star power to get people in the cinema and get people watching these films. It's great when they don't have to rely on that and they can put someone who's not that well known in their movie and it would still look enticing and like something people might want to see. And horror movies actually do that all the time. It's very rare that horror movies attach big names to their films, especially sort of like indie one-off horror movies made by, you know, small-time directors. So it's good to see that this film didn't rely on that. They chose actors I didn't recognise, I didn't know their names, I hadn't seen them in anything else. I couldn't even tell you who was in this film because, to be honest, I had no idea. But they were still good. I still like them. I think they delivered a solid performance to the film. And the other thing I enjoyed about it was the cinematography. This is a good looking movie. It does look dark. It does look gritty. It does look dirty. But in like a good way. Like, it looks how it's supposed to look. Like, if you were in that situation, if you were in that kind of environment, they did it exactly how it was supposed to look. Things gritty, dirty, you know, just dark. You know, it looked exactly how you'd expect it to look. But yeah, I was super annoyed by some of the plot devices and some of the character decisions and the story that I couldn't really enjoy it. And that's sad because the thing is, I actually really like monster movies. My favourite film of all time is Jaws, and it's so sad that these days you just don't get a good monster movie or a movie about a killer animal of some kind that's trying to kill the main character, and the whole sort of like story and film is about this creature or this animal or this thing or being trying to kill this person and this person trying to survive and get out of it. And it's just so awful that that kind of film just isn't good anymore. I didn't like The Shallows. I didn't like 47 Meters Down. There's quite a lot of films I've seen in the past few years that have been about some sort of killer thing or animal or whatever, and it's just been awful. It's just, they're not good anymore, and it's so sad because films like Jaws and Tremors, they're good, and they just don't make them like that anymore. I don't know if it's because a lot's been done, especially with sharks. We've all seen Sharknado, or at least we know about Sharknado and we know how bad it is. That just can't be done anymore. I don't know what the problem is, but yeah, the last time I remember being thrilled and not disappointed by one of these kind of movies was Godzilla in 2014 with I don't know if I'm getting his name right here, but Aaron Tyler Johnson, I think that's right. I think that version of Godzilla was pretty good. And it's not been since then that I've legit enjoyed this kind of monster taking over a village or a town or a city, and these characters have to get through it and survive. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually enjoyed a movie like that. So it's kind of sad that they're not good anymore, because I really want them to be. I really, really want them to be. Every time a movie like this comes out, I get quite excited and I think it's going to be good, and I go and see it and I'm like, yep, no, that was pretty awful. But no, I mean, you're going to have your own opinion on this movie. Some people are going to think that it was great and have a lot of good points to say about it, but I personally didn't like it. So, that's that. I will be back next week with another review. I'm going to try and get to the cinema at some point this week so I can do another review next week. Again, going to keep going, going to keep improving. So if you have anything you could suggest for me, I mean, I know I ramble. I know I ramble. I don't make notes for these videos. I just go and see the films and go with the information that's fresh in my head, so I know I ramble. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of the movie, because that'd be interesting. And I will see you guys next week for the other review.